Here's the interviews, the draft. I just want to point out that throughout this video the audio is going to be glitched, but other than that it's good, and I cut up like the scenes where I chose my answers to save a lot of time. Thanks for watching.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Dallas Mavericks. We have the 13th pick in the draft and considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. As I'm sure you know, we're fairly strong at your position. With Dirk heading our bigs, I honestly don't think you'll get a lot of run for a few years. Truth be told, this would probably be a good thing for you, as you can sit back in the shadows where you learn and develop your game. Can you exist happily in this type of role?
I'm not 100% sure about it, but I know I'd be learning from the best. Look, I have a lot to learn, and while this is a good opportunity, I feel I need playing time to grow my game. If you think you guys will have time to get me the run I need to continue developing as a player, I think I can play that role pretty well. Interesting. Next question. Here in Dallas, we have an owner whose goal for this franchise every year is to bring home a title. He's willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, as he has proven in the past. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure?
There's been pressure for me to perform for my entire life. Obviously, it's never been on this scale, but it was pressure nonetheless. All I want is to win. And that's clearly what the goal is in Dallas. I want to be a part of that tradition in a big way.
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you at this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch. Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Trailblazers. We have the 10th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. Aside from a few veterans, this is a very young team. We're bringing in a lot of young talent this offseason, and it won't be easy to get this team back into the playoffs immediately. Are you willing to take your lumps as a team in order to grow as a core along with all the other young talent the Blazers have?
Yeah, I'd like to think that I have the mental fortitude to grow together as a team. You don't see teams as young as the Blazers get to the top without some growing pains, so I'm prepared for that. But really, I'm excited to be a part of a new era here and would love to help bring Portland back to the top of the league.
All right then, one more. We feel like we have our building block of the future in LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge is a versatile post player who can line up either as the 4 or the 5, and that gives us some flexibility. It's really about finding the right skill set to partner with him. How do you think your game complements LaMarcus?
Man, I think LaMarcus is a great player, and truthfully someone I would look up to. He can score in so many ways, from either down on the block or up on the high post, that playing with him would be easy. Really, it's just about finding the right times to cut for him to open up space or to fade off and let him do his thing. Really, I think we would make one of the best post tandems in the league, man.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Jazz. We have the 14th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. We realize that here in Utah, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or New York or Chicago. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a member of the Utah Jazz. Someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a member of the Utah Jazz. Are you that person?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm still so young. I haven't played a single minute in the NBA yet, so I don't feel that I can tell you, at least with any certainty, that I'm going to play my entire NBA career for one team.
Okay, last question. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Easy answer. My parents have spent their entire life putting me into the position I'm in right now. I want nothing more than to take care of them and make sure that the rest of their lives are as carefree as possible. I don't need glitz and glamour. I just need my loved ones cared for.
Some interesting answers. Thanks again for your time.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. Tonight represents the culmination of years of hard work for 60 of the world's best young players. It is also a time of optimism for our fans and our teams. It's going to be a great night. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Anthony Bennett of Toronto, Canada, and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. With the second pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Victor Oladipo of Indiana University.
The third pick in the 2013 NBA Draft,
The Washington Wizards select
Otto Porter
from Georgetown University. With the fourth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Cody Zeller from Indiana University. With the fifth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Alex Len from the University of Maryland.
With the sixth pick
In the 2013 NBA Draft,
the New Orleans Pelicans.
yes, the New Orleans Pelicans select Nerlens Noel from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Ben McLemore from the University of Kansas. With the eighth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Kentavious Caldwell-Pope from the University of Georgia. With the ninth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Trey Burke from the University of Michigan. With the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select the 19-year-old center from the University of California.